I came last year and I got loads of great ideas and great games from all the workshops, and I found it really supporting. And so when I came back again, I really was just hoping to get more of the same. And actually it's been even better. The exercises that I've been able to take away from the workshops are going to be really helpful to actually give to all the young people that I work with. So it's been really empowering and really supportive. I have to say the two workshops that really have helped the most are Never Neutral and Expect the Unexpected, both by Juliet Foster and Tim Ford. They were really super, and I think for me personally that was probably the best, just because they were really accessible, the exercises and the games they were doing. So to be able to come to an event like this has been fantastic, because actually you guys are able to get these practitioners. I think it's just a level of knowing that actually if we're ever in trouble or ever stuck for ideas, we can come to you guys and go, what do you think? Can we have support? Can you help us? And you're just more than willing to help.
It's my first full year in post, and so it's fantastic to have completed a year, but now I'm sort of ready for some training and do some networking. Now I sort of feel established in post. So yeah, it's a perfect event to go to. I've been to one of the regional events when I was a freelancer. So they said, come on Cheryl, let's go to the Raising the Game, and you're going to have a fantastic time, and it's been brilliant. Even more so, meeting so many new people, so many new faces, seeing a few faces of people that I know already is brilliant, but everyone's been so open, so warm, so willing to share their practice, and the workshops have been fantastic, and it's really nice to start my second year sort of feeling quite invigorated, and it's been very specific. Devising has been a very specific workshop that's going to help me in my practice in the next few months. Because I'm a coordinator, I can disseminate that information to workshop leaders who are part of our team, but also then I can make sure that as part of my delivery I'm using those techniques, and I can share them with our members committee and say, look, I've been for training, let's try out some of these exercises. And I know our members committee are going to be really excited. They're like, Cheryl's got some new games, and they'll probably then go and pass those games on as well. Meeting so many like-minded people and practitioners, and the variety of work that's out there, but having that idea of that this is national, that it's not just London, that there are all the other, seeing Yorkshire being represented so majorly, and it's been really, really exciting, and I feel like I've been here for days. I don't want to go home now. For our organisation, the excellence and inclusion has been fantastic. It's been used, our artistic directors, they must have had training in it because they brought it back to us. We've used it in evaluating our work as tutors, and then we've done it with our members committee, so our members have done some of the exercises, and I'm sort of going through the booklet slowly but surely to kind of look at how we can adapt the exercises, so we're making sure that we're looking at, are we inclusive, and what is the quality of our work, and how we can improve that, and how we can keep evaluating it. So it's been a fantastic toolkit for us.
I wanted to attend to kind of get workshopping again, get some new skills, learn some new kind of games and all that kind of stuff, but also to start meeting people, start networking nationally as well as regionally, start meeting other like-minded. Yes, it did, definitely. I think there's going to be projects and things coming off the back of this with other groups that wouldn't have happened if I hadn't have met them here this weekend. I did devising with paper birds, and that was fantastic because there was some really interesting techniques and stuff that I think I can apply to not just workshop situations but rehearsal situations, and can apply to lots of different projects. So that's really good for me as a facilitator to have those extra things for my toolbox, but also obviously for the young people that I can pass that on to. I did the Enchanted Forest, which was great because we're looking at expanding our early years stuff. So it's ideal for our kind of primary age workshop, and there's just some things that didn't occur to me about storytelling and stuff, which again, it's about giving me the skills for my toolbox that I can then transplant and give on to the young people. The workshops were amazing, but actually I think it was, it's a annoyingly isolated as a youth theatre, which is crazy. We shouldn't be, because we're surrounded by them. But actually, it kind of makes you realise that there are other people in the country doing it. That's great, because you forget, and it's really great just to kind of get that atmosphere, and you get excited about youth theatre again. Kind of a practical point of view, it's the facts and figures and kind of the organisation collating all that, which is useful for our kind of own purposes, and funding and all that kind of stuff is really useful. I think it's almost the silent kind of help. You know what I mean? You've got this kind of there's a group of people there who are supporting the work you're doing. Kind of the website and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, all the publications and like again, it's knowing, kind of just feeling like it's happening elsewhere, and that you're not ploughing your own field, that there's other groups around doing it.
What I'm doing here is I'm running sessions on creating theatre using masks, creating mask theatre. Masks are a fabulous way of getting young people to take ownership of work, great way of getting them to start devising, all that sort of stuff. So it's fabulous to be up here at NAYT and in Darlington and introducing some of these techniques to workshop leaders and youth theatre leaders around the country. Fabulous. They responded worryingly excitedly to the work. In fact, they threw themselves into it with a gusto that was quite disturbing. As soon as you ask them to behave like teenagers, they seem to know exactly what I meant. What hopefully they'll take away from it is the knowledge of how to introduce masks into sessions, how to provoke creative work amongst the young people using the masks. It's been absolutely fabulous. It's been very easy to do. I mean, the scariest thing was I'm being asked to fill in a risk assessment form for a mask theatre workshop, which after 30 years of doing mask workshops completely stumped me. Without anything, you could actually fall over, yes, or you could have a panic attack in the mask. Yeah. Oh, fabulous, absolutely. And I look forward to hearing about how these sessions have gone on and developed work in people's youth theatres around the country. Brilliant.